Sir. Don't you, ma'am, you have a seat also. Don't you skip this video. If you stay with me, I'm going to break down without a shadow of a doubt and figure out, is the loneliness epidemic, the male loneliness epidemic, even a thing? Let's get powered up right now with a bit of information. And I went to my friend and yours, Google, and I just typed in a simple prompt. Epidemic of loneliness. Is it a thing? The loneliness epidemic is a widespread public health crisis characterized by profound social disconnection affecting roughly half of adults. What are the health risks of loneliness, being alone, feeling unseen? The health risk, lacking strong social connection, is more than a mental issue. It directly harms physical longevity. Key psychological consequences include, number one, mortality. Increases the risk of premature deletion, DOA, gone bye-bye, by 29%. What else could happen from being chronically lonely? Wow. We see that cardiovascular health is affected, associated with 29% increase of heart disease and a 32% chance in increased risk of stroke. In cognitive, meaning the mind, elevates the risk of developing dementia by 50% for older adults. So we can already see and agree from the research from our own family, friends, and what we know on the surface that being lonely, not dealing with said loneliness, is a detriment to our health. Who else is being affected? The demographics most affected, while loneliness, all ages groups, is distributed, reveals generational vulnerabilities. If you've not picked up by now, I'm reading so you don't have to. Sit back and relax. Young adults, Gen Z. Studies consistently show younger generations report the highest rate of loneliness. Is the male loneliness epidemic a thing? Often linked to disrupted pandemic era socialization and heavy social media use. Here's a core cause: technological shifts. What could those be? While technology allows instant communication, it often replaces intimate, in-person interactions. Passive social media consumption frequently exacerbates. He said I said it wrong. It is what it is. Feelings of isolation, whereas active messaging of known individuals is more protective. So we are in this shell where we're texting instead of talking. We're at the table in our phones being entertained, but becoming lonely. Fancy that. Societal structures, I should say, decreased. Participation in community organizations, religious institutions, and civic groups has led to a shrinking on the average person support network. So we don't have a circle. You don't go to church. You're not going to plays. You're not going outdoor festivals. You go to the concert, but guess what? You're on your phone. You're taking selfies. You're not enjoying each other's company. That's what the statistics seem to tell us. Let's go a level deeper. One level deeper. How many American women, and I misspelled many, is what it is, how many American women suffer from loneliness? I asked you, is the male loneliness epidemic a thing? But we forgot you ladies. If you do that, wow, fancy this. Nationally, roughly 33.5% of American women experience regular loneliness. Overall, about 1 in 6 women. 15 to 16% report feeling isolated almost all the time, while roughly 37 to 59% report feeling lonely sometimes, depending on the specific survey and methodology. While men and women experience loneliness at roughly equal overall rates, experience often differ by age group, demographics, and social networks. Here's the age group. Younger women 18 to 34 report the highest rates of loneliness, whereas women 65 and older are least likely to feel lonely. This is the difference between men and women loneliness. While rates of loneliness are similar across genders, men and women and everyone in between, women generally report a wider variety of people they can reach out to in moments of isolation, often turning to friends, extended family, or mental health professions. So we find out that women have more avenues to release that energy and feel less lonely, whether it's their immediate family, their friends, moms, dads, cousins, or you guy that's interested in her. How does being lonely affect your health? Chronic isolation triggers biological defense mechanisms, notably keeping cortisol, primary stress hormone high, and inflammation levels chronically high. So if you're unhealthy, you find me the unhealthy, suffering from inflammation, the aches, the pains, I will show you the lonely person. So I ask you again, is the male loneliness epidemic a thing? Absolutely it is. The male loneliness epidemic is not only a thing, it is impacting society. It's going to impact the defense of this country, be it the armed forces. It's going to affect business. And most of all, it's going to affect the family unit even worse than it has now.